Iawn, 3 o'r gloch. Hello, shwd I chi? Croeso nôl. It's 3 o'clock, so welcome back to Deg am Dri, 10 minutes at 3. Well, after the weekend break, maybe you should have a little bit of a recap before we move on. Okay, let's have a look. So, last week, Gwers 1, in lesson 1, we started building sentences about ourselves by saying dwi. Yeah, I could say dwi'n darllen. How then? Dwi'n darllen Lingo. Yeah, Lingo is a magazine for Welsh learners. So if you're using these lessons just to have a bit of a refresher and you're already learning Welsh but don't know about this magazine, look it up online. Dwi'n darllen Lingo. Gwers 2, we did the wyt ti questions. Do you or are you? Yeah? Wyt ti'n gwylio? Do you watch? Wyt ti'n gwylio Pobl.com? Ydw nac ydw. Gwers 3, we started building on the wyt ti questions by asking, how are you? Sut wyt ti yn y gogledd? Shwd wyt ti yn y de? Da iawn? Iawn. Wedi blino. We got a bit negative in Gwers 4 by learning to say we don't like things. Dwi ddim yn hoffi smwddio. And finally, in Gwers 5, we looked at the 2 ways of saying you in Welsh. Ti, the informal and singular, but chi, if you want to show a sign of respect, or definitely when we're speaking to more than one person. So we had questions like, dych chi'n hoffi te? Dych chi'n hoffi coffee? So I'm just going to say a few things about myself. After the lesson today, see how many things you can say about yourself, and I bet you can say more than I will be now. Helen dwi? Dwi'n iawn. Da iawn. Dwi'n gweithio. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg. Dwi'n hoffi coffi, ond dwi ddim yn hoffi te. So you can build many more sentences like that. But let's move on. So, Gwers 6, lesson 6. And we're going to do more of the dichi questions today. And a very useful phrase. Now, dichi, do you? The Welsh word for want is pronounced differently in gogledd and de, north and south. In North Wales, and please forgive my pronunciation, it's isio. But in South Wales, which we'll concentrate because I feel more comfortable with, we say dych chi isie. Isie. Now, it's like saying someone isht, but you stop before that T and put an e. Isie. Try it. Isie. So the question, do you want? Dych chi isie? A chi, you try it. Dych chi isie? Eto. Dych chi isie? Dych chi isie? So now we can say, dych chi isie te? How about, do you want a coffee? Dych chi isie coffee? Dych chi isie coffee? Dych chi isie te? I'm finding myself asking this all the time at the moment. Grown-up children come home over this period and I'm asking them, and to be fair, they're asking me all the time, dych chi isie? Now then, the orders in this house is te gwyrdd, green tea, coffee. So we use a more generic. Paned. Paned is a cuppa. Yeah, that says more star, which is good night. But the cup, paned. So, do you want a cuppa? Dych chi isie paned? Dych chi isie paned? Try it. Dych chi isie paned? Dych chi isie paned? Or maybe, especially if you've got younger children about, perhaps they don't want a paned, just a drink. Diod. Diod. Try it. diod. Diod. Dych chi eisiau diod? Dych chi eisiau diod? And if you remember, we answer, if we're answering just for ourselves, ydw. So even though I'm addressing 3 other people in the room, they'll still be answering ydw because they're answering for themselves. But they may answer as a chorus where they would say ydyn. Dych chi eisiau ydw, ydyn? Or I quite often just say, oh, please. Yeah, please. Dych chi eisiau paned? Please. Dych chi eisiau diod? Please. So if you've got children in the house, it's really important to be using as much Welsh as possible with them at the moment. So maybe these are a few handy ones. Just have a listen. Dych chi eisiau diod? Dych chi eisiau gwylio cyw? Dych chi eisiau stori? And as we are building up for Easter weekend, dych chi eisiau siocled? Dych chi eisiau siocled? You try them. Do you want a drink? Dych chi eisiau diod? Do you want chocolate? Dych chi eisiau siocled? Stori. Do you want a story? Dych chi eisiau stori? And do you want to watch cyw? Dych chi eisiau gwylio cyw? Cofiwch, remember, if you're addressing just one child, it'll be the wyt ti question. Wyt ti eisiau stori? Wyt ti eisiau siocled? Wyt ti eisiau gwylio cyw? Da iawn. Okay, so that's it really for our patterns for today. Dych chi eisiau? But one thing we must do is finish our counting up to 10, up to 10. So, listen to me, going up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A chi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. 8. 8. Try it. 8. 8. 8. A chi? 8. 8. 9. 9. 9. Yeah, so the emergency number, 9, 9, 9. 8, 9. Try it. 8, 9. Da iawn. Eto. 8, 9. And finally, 10. 10. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Let's go right from the top together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now then, again, if you've got small children, or fairly small children, we should be keeping their maths going. You can try and do this now yn Gymraeg by giving simple sums like this. You give me the answer. To add is adio. 1 adio 5. 6. 6 adio 3. 9. 9 adio 1. 10. 2 adio 2. 4. Okay, so a few challenges for today. As I did at the beginning, introducing myself, say as many possible things as you can about yourself. Then practice in the house the wyt ti isie or dych chi isie questions. Wyt ti isie? Wyt ti isie diod? Dych chi isie? Dych chi isie paned? If you are on your own, maybe self-isolating, on your own, there's nothing at all wrong with asking yourself. Talking to yourself is a really good way of dysgu Cymraeg. And also, if you've got children at home, children who can cope with sums from 1 to 10, give them some sums. Iawn, diolch yn fawr. Remember to have a look at our resources online, ddesgucymraeg.cymru. The Isie questions are in Unit 3 of the entry-level course. Hwyl!